Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of Ranking Superpowers. Thank you, everybody, who's coming back to watch the second episode, and if you haven't already seen the first episode, you should definitely go check it out. Today, for the second episode of this series, we are going to be reviewing everybody's favorite One Piece donut, Portgas D. Ace. A little bit of background on Ace's power is he has eaten what is known as a devil fruit. Now, in the One Piece world, devil fruits are, as they sound, fruits enchanted with the power of the devils. Now, these fruits can range from many different powers. If you can think of a power, there's probably a devil fruit for it. But Ace's fruit is called the Flame fruit, which is as it sounds. He can control flames at will. However, due to his fruit being a Logia fruit, which is one of the 3 types of devil fruits, not only can he control flames, but he can turn his body into flames at will. Now, for our first category, we have the power category, where I'm ranking how strong his power is through hand-to-hand, power-to-power combat. Now, to start off, we got some of his moves. We got his most famous move, which is also what he's kind of known as. It's like his nickname. It's called the Fire Fist, which is, as it sounds, he sends a huge fist made of fire sending through. Now, this attack is one of his more commonly used attacks, but it's still a really strong attack. When we first see it, he sends a fire fist, and it launches through several ships and just absolutely annihilates them. One of the next attacks we have is called Flame Pillar, which what he does is he takes flames and he just ignites it into this huge pillar of flames. And when we first see that, it is when somebody throws a hotel at him. So this power is just capable of destroying buildings in an instant. Now, his most powerful attack, in my opinion, is called Flame Monarch, which what he does is he charges up a huge flaming ball in the sky until it's really big, and then he sends it down. And this is just capable of leveling small cities. So I would give the Flame Fruit's power an 8 out of 10. For our second category, we have the defense category, which is going through and seeing how well this power is capable of using in defense. So if somebody's attacking you. Now, for the Flame fruit, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's a Logia fruit, so his body is capable of turning into flames at will, making almost any attack able to pass right through him without him being damaged. However, we do have a couple of kind of weaknesses against the fruit in the defense. We have what is called Armament Hockey. And Armament Hockey is channeling energy and power into your body to create speed and powerful attacks capable of canceling out the Logia effects. So even if you're just a regular human, but you have really strong Armament Hockey, you can still hit Logia fruits. So anybody who has Armament Hockey is capable of destroying your powers entirely when it comes to the defense part. However, Armament Hockey is pretty hard to learn, so if you're going through the entire powers category, it's still not bad because it's very rare you're going to come across somebody with Armament Hockey. Another couple of weaknesses is fruits kind of canceling out the powers. As we see with Smoker and Kuzan, the smoke and ice fruits, when they're battling, each of the powers just kind of cancel one another out, making it a stalemate because neither power can advance on another. And last but not least, the most fatal weakness is the magma fruit, which is held by Akainu. And the magma fruit is essentially like the flame fruit, but it's got more power because the magma overpowers the flame, as we see when Akainu unfortunately punches a hole through Ace's chest when Ace is sacrificing himself to save Luffy. So I would give the defense category a good 9 out of 10 because we only found a couple small weaknesses, but it's still a good defensive when it comes to the whole powers being able to go through you effect. The next category is how well this power would be used in a modern day-to-day basis. Now, you would think that this power may not necessarily be super useful, but it's actually incredibly useful. You no longer need any fuel source because you can create the fire at will. So whether it be lighting a campfire, lighting a cigarette, lighting any fuel source, you can do it because you can create that fire at will and just be able to spawn it in. Now, another great use for this is flight. You're able to turn your lower half of your body into fire and be able to propel yourself and fly around with it, meaning you no longer need any mode of public transportation, private transportation. You don't need any of it anymore because you can fly around. Other than that, you can't really use this from day-to-day stuff. This is more of a power attacks type of power, so I would give this a 7 out of 10. The final category is how well the user utilizes their power. So, when we're looking at how Ace uses it, he is an incredibly skilled fighter when it comes to both fighting and his Devil Fruit. As we see when we first meet him, he is the only person to really be able to beat Luffy in a fight when Luffy was a child. However, Ace didn't even have his Devil Fruit, so using his Devil Fruit makes his powers that much stronger. Now, how well he uses it too is he is capable of using such a wide range of attacks compared to most Devil Fruit users. He has up to 20 named attack plus however many more he hasn't named. He is a great fighter when it comes to using his Devil Fruit. However, he has gotten overpowered and stalemated by several other characters in the show, so I would give this category an 8 out of 10. Overall, this power would be ranked at a 32 out of 40 total points, putting it in our new first place for our top power. As we can see, it is a well-balanced power, having a lower score of a 7 out of 10, but having an 8 and 9 in all the other categories. It's a very powerful fruit, it's got great defense, very useful with day-to-day, and the user utilizes it very well. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like if you want to see more videos. Let me know if there's anyone you would like me to do next. And thank you. Have a great day.